My name is Gene Ryan. I work for the DC Fire and EMS Department as a sergeant paramedic, and I'm assigned to the Special Operations Canine Unit. I started to assemble a group of supporters, and eventually we built the Human Remains Canine Team.
It is sad, but one of the services they bring besides helping to solve crimes is they're bringing closure to the people.
I think the biggest impact is on the families because until then they're missing people. They have no idea where they're at.
I started screening dogs around the country. I called shelters and kennels, and I said, if you have a dog that's totally crazy, a dog that rips apart couches, that's totally off the wall, give me a call, because those are dogs that are just looking for a job. And I started giving these tests. It's a FEMA test. It's a standard assessment. And I came across Kylie. Kylie was this skinny little emaciated dog who was about to be euthanized. I gave her the test and she was a rock star.
He saved the life of this dog, and not only saved the life of the dog, but turned it into an asset for the city.
The Capper Senior Building was a devastating fire that occurred, subsequently collapsed. So 4 stories collapsed into a single story. Several Capper residents said that they had the cremated remains of their loved ones in the apartment building. It was an incredible search. She began to alert in a portion of the building that was incredibly unstable. Ultimately, 30 feet down, buried in thousands of pounds of rubble, we found the remains of this man's wife. The fact that a search dog could clear the property quicker with less hazard to human beings became very clear in that instance.
Some workers had uncovered some bones underneath the house, and after that, Gene came out and was running his dog through and found 2 additional sets of human remains. So without Gene's help, I don't know that we would have found those other human remains.
She could smell decaying blood, flesh, entire people. She can actually detect weapons that have been thrown away in violent crimes.
He's brought out other police dogs. So whenever we have something where we need any sort of search for human remains or blood evidence, Gene's the guy we're going to call.
He really does not seek a lot of recognition. He does work hard.
He's just a great guy to work with. I couldn't say enough nice things about Gene.
A chief here told me not too long ago, he said, Gene, some people think outside the box. You live outside the box. So when we say what's next, what's our next, the box gets bigger and bigger. DC Fire, we're the search and rescue experts. It's what we do. And the better we get, the farther we go.